This is your host today. I want to show you, uh, give you a demo on Supernote. So I thought I'll go over a little bit on how I use this digital notebook and how there are like few. I don't use it much. I just started doing it, but I wanted to show you how it is used. So if you see here, I have like some folders, and in each folder there are like different documents or notes. Like here there are two Word documents, and there are like a actual note. So I could add a new Word document from here, or a notebook, or a folder. I'm gonna go into this folder, and in this folder I have these four things. As I mentioned, I have this illusions note, I have a new note, happy dude, I have with this date like this document, or this date with this a document. And this I could actually edit the name here. If I click it, I'm just gonna say rename, and I do not want that name. I want to write it, for example, I want to write it happy dude document, right? So now you will see like it, you know, it's editable text. Now I'm gonna hit OK. So here it changed the name to happy dude document, right? So in the Word document, there is an option like as you are writing, you could translate your text to a word. So here there is an option like to have a keyboard mode or a handwriting mode. So if I'm in a handwriting mode, then I could just write it, and it will transfer it into the actual editable text. For example, hi all, this is happy dude, right? And then if I click here, it should translate it to editable text. So you could see that it did decent job, right? So but there is also a keyboard, I mean here there is also keyboard mode. So in keyboard mode, actually you could write and in the keyboard, and then it will detect there. So here, if I write welcome to my channel, so and then it just says here, right, welcome to my channel. I just selected in between, that's why it's showing there, but I could see there are like different options. It will show that it tried the most common will be in the front. So that's where it is, and I could like move things around. For example, I want to delete something in the front, I could just go back. I don't know if there might be a faster way to go there, but I could just delete it. um, or even if I want to delete hi, for example, I could delete it here. Okay, so this is more a Word document. I'm more used to using Note. So you could also undo anything here, up to I don't know 20 times or so. But I'll just go back. If I click here, and oh sorry, if I click here, then I'll go back. Do I want to save changes? Sure, why not? And you see now I'm back in where I had other documents and stuff. So I'm gonna go to for example this note over here. Let's see, I don't know what things I have. It's an older note. So you see it says 1 out of 8. So there are multiple pages here. This is a test, and you see like here I was just testing different pen types, because there is a the first one is a needlepoint pen, second one is ink pen, and that one is pressure based. So that's what I was testing here. And the last one, it is a thicker pen that I could write like thick. And then I tried like eraser, I erased the lines in between. I could show you all that stuff. So for example here, I could write with a marker, or a pen, and even in the pen I could choose the thickness, whatever thickness I want. I could increase or decrease the thickness here, or convert a pen to a different pen type. So here for example, I could write I so you see, if I put less pressure, it's thinner, and if I put more pressure, it is thicker. So that's how this particular marker is. If I use this pen, doesn't matter the pressure, it is gonna be same. Hi everyone, right? And if I choose this one, this is gonna be like thick, you see. Hi everyone, right? And I could even like erase in between, and that's how I had, this white line in between when I used eraser to erase part of it. um, and this thing actually helps to erase anything that you don't want like altogether. And this one, it gives you different options. For example, this, if I chose this, I want this to be a heading, so I could choose how it should show. Like for example, I could make it look like this, or I could undo. I could try like, I want to have a highlight like this one. So this is pretty much, oh, not highlight, like heading. So if I go here, I could see all the headings that are there in this page. You see, I have this heading on page 1, this is on page 3, this I just made hi everyone in page 4. So we could even go to keywords. I'll show you. If you make keywords, then that also keyword it will show, and it will also show in what pages that keyword is. For example, this 500 keyword that is on page 7. So if I click page 7, I could directly go from here. So this is the page 7, and here you could see I also have like certain background that you could add, so that you choose background from here, and you could add multiple layers. So we have this background layer right now. We could change it to like go back to white, or choose any of the other backgrounds. And then blah blah blah, yeah. And you could even use like finger to go to like next page or previous page, so you don't just have to use pen. And if I select anything, you see this star, you could make star anywhere, and that will be, oops, I need to select pen. And if I make star here, it'll become star. So when I'm here, I could easily find the star items, all the star item will show, and it will show what page it is in. For example, this is starred. You see I have this star mark here, and it's showing this one. Here I was just drawing an illusion. When you look here, like this top line looks bigger and bottom looks smaller. However, if you compare these, both the lines are same length, but it is just the illusion that's making it smaller or bigger, the brackets. So next I will show you, yeah, there's like, you see different background. I could show you different pen types that I have shown you, right? I don't know what else to show, because then, oh yeah, you see this line over here. If I slide down here, then it shows other options. For example, these are the quick access notes that I have added to, so that I could directly jump to those notes. I could click on last open document. These are like recent files, or I could directly add a new note from here. I go to files, mail, and different things here. So other than that, you also have other things, like you could press here, you don't see the thing, or you could double tap to make things disappear, or you use the top or bottom part to move to a previous page. You see, I swiped up and I went to a new previous page. So, and if I back here, uh, there are different layers, and there are these three dots, and there is much more you could do. Like you could erase all the content, rename it, set a cover. There are templates that you could use, or even insert a link, add keyword. And here you could see all the pages together. For example, this one, there are 8 pages, and it is easy to jump whichever page you want to jump to, right? So if we go to, for example, page 7, then we yeah, we could see that. And what else? This is to just move your toolbar, like if you prefer it on a different direction, right? And you could even add it to quick access directly from here. You see the current node, when we slid down from here, we could see our current node under quick access, and that's where it is added from here. And I could remove it from quick access. If I just want to add one page, I could directly add that page to that. And then there are like settings and stuff under preferences. There are just gesture settings, like how I swiped up with my finger and went to a different page. And there are even option like whatever you're writing here, you could project it on any screen. Like the other day I projected on my iPhone using the IP code, IP address that was there. So, and anything that you are writing, you could just see it on your phone or computer device, like in, live mode. And it's pretty, unique in the sense that the touch that it gives. If you like writing, this is pretty good. If over, if you prefer writing over typing for your notes. The one thing is you need light for this, and you could even sit in the sun and use it. However, you cannot use it in the dark. If I turn the lights off, you'll see like there is no background light. I can't turn all the lights off. Let me try this one. You see like it's, oh, how do I hide? Never mind. It gets dark, right? If there is no light, you can't see it. So do you want me to write anything? Let me know. I'll show you different pen types. I could write your name. I could write anything if you want me to write. Otherwise, I'll just write welcome to my channel. I'm gonna change the pen type to this. Actually, yeah, you all lovey doveys. You see, if I'm pressing harder, it gets thicker. But if I don't press it as much, then it's gonna be lighter. Oops, I think I just did I erase it or went to new page? Okay, I went to new page. My bad. So and also there is like I have a shortcut. If I touch with two fingers, and I could just erase something like that, then I don't have to move between selecting or unselecting my marker. And here you see this is, oops, what happened to my writing, 0.3. I could even change it to lower, like I could go to 0.1 is the thinness. So this is 0.1. You see that? Let's see what other option is there. So I could go even in between 0.2, 0.3, 4, 5. Let's try. This is 0.5 thickness, right? And then if I touch down with two fingers, I circle this, I could just erase that. Or I could erase using this. I select anything, it'll be erased. Or I could erase with this, but this is gonna erase only where I move the, like a real eraser, like this. You see, that's how that one is. If you need like some fine uh, cleaning, or it's even erasing the line, or maybe not, it comes back. So you see I'm gonna just select the whole thing and it just deletes that. And this lasso tool, it's very handy. Like if you select anything, you can turn that into a heading, you can turn that into a keyword, or you can copy it and paste it. For example, if I copy that here, I wonder how I'll paste. Oh, I pasted it there. That was pretty cool, right? So if I use the lasso tool again here, and then I say, what is this? I don't know. Current page. Okay, I need to figure out what that is. Never mind. So I am gonna circle it again, and I'm gonna say, oh, I could cut it also instead of copy and pasting here. But say I want to make it a heading, so I could choose whichever way I want the heading to look like. It could be like this. And once I go here, I could go to headings, and I know all my headings, they are here. Like this welcome is in page 8, right? So, oh, it's showing like two of those pages. Actually, I think I clicked here maybe. Yeah, now I could see the headings here. For example, if you have different pages, you could add chapters. Then, you will see that as a heading. For example, there is no heading in page 2. So if we want to, go to page 2, there are the pages. We go to page 2 and we say this is oops, I need to select a pen, and I say this is chapter 2, right? And then I use lasso tool and I select that, and I'll say this is a heading, right? And then I go to next page, and this one I'm gonna say uh, chapter 3, chapter 3, and we select a lasso tool, and we're gonna make this a heading, right? Heading. So now if we go here, we will see that you see the chapter 2 heading is in page 2, chapter 3 is in 3, even mark is a heading, but I don't want that to be a heading. I'm just gonna click here and it's deleted. You see now we have chapter 2, chapter 3, and yeah, so on and so forth. You could just change the headings that you want. This is chapter 4, chapter 4, but it is very easy to write, it's very helpful. You go to conference and all, you just carry this. The important thing is you don't want the pen to be lost, then it's not useful. So this is its cover, and it was pretty expensive. I think it was more than $400. So I'm just gonna use a lasso tool to select this and gonna say this is a heading. So we could see all the headings here, 2 3 4. I'm gonna delete this as a heading, right? And what else? I could add some background. For example, you are doing something but you need to draw a graph or something. You could add a layer, you can add a background layer. So you see here, like, you could add a grid, or you could add a grid and later you can delete it. For example, if you want to add a grid, for example, I wanted to show that I had, oops, let me select this. For example, I want to show a graph that I had these many subscribers in 10 months, and I doubled those in 2 weeks. So I could just man, I didn't draw it nicely. I'll say undo, and I doubled it here. Oops. Right, and now I could select a different pen. I say this increased 2x, and this was what, like uh, 700, and I went to 1400 in 2 weeks, and these are number of subscribers, right? And then I'll go back here and I'll finish this graph like this and like this, right? So if I need to make this graph and then later I want to delete the background layer or remove it, I'll just go here, and I could get rid of the background layer. I could say this, right? Now there is a graph and you don't really need to know that background thing. So you could for example, right here your regular stuff, and I not want to write at 0.5, I like 0.3. So I'll change it to 0.3, and I'll say double your subscribers quickly, right? Quickly. Okay, doesn't look very good. Let me just erase that quickly and rewrite it. Okay, double your subscribers quickly, right? So if I want to add this like to a star, I could add a star, and then you see it turned into the nice star, and I click here. I could go to starred items, then it's very easy to search that where you had a star, you could easily go there. For example, we have the star on page 5 also, 1 3 and 6. We could go there, or we could search by keywords. There is a keyword on page 7 which is 500. There is a keyword line in page 1 and 2, and there is a keyword mark in page 1 and 3. For example, let's check page 7. So you see, like, there is this 500 and this was turned into a keyword. So that's how we reached here. So if I press here, I could actually get rid of anything that I want to. For example, I don't want this line to be a keyword anymore, and then on page 1 or page 2 I'll just delete that from here. and then there are headings that you add to a page, and you could select it to be the heading. So that's what you will see here. You could make the chapters or anything that you want, right? If you want to see all the pages together, as I shown before, you just come here. You could see all your pages together here. And let's go to another page. And for example here, like I have this background. I want to write here, for example, with one, don't forget to, I want to write bigger, subscribe, right? And I want to actually erase a little bit in there. I want to have a white line, so I could do this, and then I'm just gonna write here again. You could see like it looks nicer this way. Subscribers. Okay, and then I want to, for example, write my channel, and I want like thickness, maybe, oh, that is the maximum. I want a different color. I could choose different color, like you could write in gray also. For example, here you will see I wrote in gray. Write happy dude, right? And for example, I want this to be a title. I'm just gonna use the lasso tool. I'm gonna select this, and I'm gonna, oops, I want to select more area, actually the whole thing, and then I want it to be a heading, and like I want it to look like this. So then if I go here, I will see that also in the headings, right? So there are more headings now, so it's in 2 pages now. You see, 1 of 2, 2 of 2. And keywords, we could add a keyword from here. For example, we want to add subscribe as keyword, so we choose that, and we say this is a keyword. So now it will what did it say? Add keyword, how to increase subscribers. Let me go back. I don't know why it didn't. Subscribe, let's see. Maybe it didn't pick my handwriting, I don't know. Oopsie. Okay, let's select that again and see what it does. Keyword. Okay, it couldn't recognize somehow that handwriting. Okay, I could write here. This was subscribe. Okay, so now shows me that that is the keyword I want to add. So now it's added for page 9. And now if we go back in the keywords, you see this subscribe keyword came up. So when you are in keywords, you could directly find a particular page you want to go to. For example, I want to go to where it says 500, which is page 7. I'll click there. Now I'm here because I chose this 500 to be a keyword. So here, for example, I made this note. I was like, how to get quick subscribers. I started a YouTube channel in July of 2023. Not on, right? It should be in. So I'm just gonna erase this on, and I'm gonna convert it or write it in over here. In. Oopsie, poor handwriting. Let me do back. Okay, back. All right, better. Okay, started YouTube in July 2023. I had 500 subscribers by December end. That was my goal. And then on May 26, I had around 700 subscribers, but in 2 weeks I got like double the subscribers. So that's what I was showing. So I just wrote it down on this page. So again, going back, there are like headings, keywords, and stars, right? So star you could make anywhere. For example, I want a star here. Then this will just be, oh, I didn't make a good star. Let me do undo. Maybe it has to be near something where it's written star. Okay, it converts into that star, and when you are in the star, here you will see those things or those pages wherever there is a star. So 1, 3, 5, 6, 7, all that has a star, right? So if I want to get rid of the star, maybe I could just do that. Now if we go back and we see this page is not under the star anymore, so keywords are still there, and I could just erase the keyword directly from here. It won't be part of that then, and even like a heading I could directly erase from there. So if you joined late, there are other things like you could hide the menu also, and you could basically click here and see other options that you want to do here. You can erase all, rename this page, set cover, template, or for this node, and a bunch of other things, right? And here we have added that to a quick access. You could remove here, or you could add a current page directly to the quick access. There are preferences, gesture, or where you want to see the toolbar, right? And so you could go to a previous page maybe. Yep. And another thing I can show you again is like if I go back into my folder, you see I have like this is the bigger main folder Supernote. Under that I made a folder node, and inside that I made Rishi's folder, and inside that I have another folder called testing by Rishi, and in that I have few different things. I have the node which we were just looking at, oh this one, illusions node, and then I also have another note here, but I also have two documents. So if we are in the document there, basically you also have the option directly to choose, so that it just directly like you can type and it will translate into the text, for example in the handwriting mode, right? So I could directly write here, hello everyone, and I click here, and then it should like recognize the handwriting, and it wrote hello everyone, right? So I'll be like, I hope your day is going well, right? Please type in chat, where are you from? So I will say convert that into editable text, and it's recognizing. My handwriting is poor. Let's see, it still recognizes, I hope your day is going well. Please type in chat, where are you from? Or it should be where you are from. Anyway, I'll work on my English also. If I slide this sidebar, and you could see there is still like the things that we were seeing previously under quick access. For example, I'm here, I just want to get directly go back to our previous node. Since I have added it to quick access, I could always reach there anytime that I want to. You see like I'm here, and you will see this here under quick access illusions node, right? The other book we didn't add it there, but sometimes I think you could get the option to go back to your previously opened uh, document. Okay, anyway, to go there we could just come back here, and from here we could go to the document that we want to. This I think I just made. I don't know if there are other pages. So there are. So page 2 of reference to do. Oh, that is old one. I was writing stuff for a birthday party, and yeah. So if you have any questions, I hope the chat is active. Could anyone send a message in the chat? I want to see if the chat is active, or by mistake I turned it off. Could anyone do me a favor, please, and write that in the chat? And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you like variety of content. I don't go into niche. I have bunch of different content that I go off. Uh, so yeah, if there are any questions, please type in the chat, since I didn't see anything, so I'm not sure if anyone has a question. um, if you just joined, I could like show you. Oh, to turn it on or off, you just flip it, and then the cover is like that. It'll turn it back on to where you left off, and it charges with C cable. So if you have a new iPhone, that is C cable. If you have MacBook or certain laptops, they all are like C cable, right? So if you like writing, I would say this is pretty good tool, you know. And we could even have lines with 8 mm, or we could even have like college ruled. Oh, there are more options. I didn't realize. Let's see that. So you see this is one of three, and there are some weird patterns too. Arabic line rule, 10 mm CNT, 9 mm CNT. I don't know what is that. You see there are so many different types. I never saw that. There are also grids. Daily calendar, wow, weekly calendar. So you know, if you are a calendar person, then you could even have a background like that, you know, a template. So if we go back, we don't want this. We would say I want this one, right? Oh, let me get rid of that first, the dot. Okay, so I'm gonna write a title. What is today? Or I'll say this is my, oops, I don't want that color. I want it this color. Okay, my chapter. Too thick, right? Let me undo. Or let me erase that altogether. Okay, I will write here, and maybe I could increase the, oh, this is the maximum. Okay, so I'll say my chapter, right? And I'll go to this, and this is number one, birth, number two, growing up. So this is so easy, you could carry around anywhere. As long as there is a light, you will be able to use it, you know. School life. If you have any questions, please feel free to add in chat. If you want me to write your name in certain way, let me know. School life, college life. You see, it's pretty easy to write here. Number five, uh, work life. And now where we are stuck is work life balance, right? That is the critical segment of life where we are in sometimes. So yeah, if you don't want the background, even after writing, you could get rid of the background. You know, you go back to white. Oops, never mind, sorry. I'll go back to that note from here directly. So you see, like, you will still have everything, only the background will disappear. And I would write here, don't forget to, I would say, subscribe, because I'm trying to get 2K subscribers soon. You know, I am more than 1.6K. So my channel is Happy Dude. Okay, I'm gonna write a tongue twister here for you guys and see if you could say it, and we could practice writing too. Okay, let's go this one. Okay, so what is that? I feel a funny feel feel a funny feel. I feel a feel. Let me select this actually. Oops, this, and I wanted 1 8 9 1. Okay, I feel a funny feel. Oh, let me erase that. A funny feel I. A funny feel I. Let me say it. I feel a funny feel I. If you feel the feel, a funny feel I. If you feel the feel that I feel, oops, that I feel, then you feel as funny as I feel. Happy dude. Okay, let's see if I get rid of background. Does my handwriting still look ugly? I should vote for my handwriting. So this is what it is. It's a tongue twister that I always enjoyed, saying when I was in school. I feel a funny, feel I. If you feel the feel that I feel, then you feel as funny as I feel. Right? It's pretty cool. And then I also recently saw like the extended version of she sells seashells at the seashore, but the seashells that she sells are the seashore shells, I'm sure. So yeah, I think that was pretty cool. Okay, next page. I guess I've shown bunch of stuff. So if there are no any questions, I'm gonna sign off for now, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you so much for joining. In the meantime, stay happy and healthy. Happy Dude signing off. Thank you.